I'm Justin Murph, Executive Director of the MENA Collective. I wanted to share with you a little story. When I was 18 years old, I had the privilege to serve as a chaplain inside of a refugee camp in Germany. And it was there that I met a young man named Michael. Michael taught me the reality of what it's like to be Christian in the Middle East. You see, Michael's wife and child were brutally murdered by Islamic militants. Michael himself beaten and left for dead. And it wasn't until a group of German army soldiers came through and found his lifeless body. They thought they were collecting him for dead, but he was still miraculously alive. Michael was resettled in Germany, and that's where I picked up the story and where I met him. And Michael began to open my eyes to the reality. There are Christians all throughout the Middle East, and they need our support, they need our prayer, and they need our help. 18 years later, we founded the MENA Collective to do just that. We are supporting more than 150 ministries spread across 23 countries of the greater Middle East. You see, the reality is our Christian faith isn't just rooted to Israel, but Jesus was baptized in Jordan. The Apostle Mark was actually Libyan from North Africa. The roots of the New Testament was actually codified at the Council of Carthage, which is modern-day Tunisia, in the capital city of Tunis. The center of Christian learning, well before it was Oxford or the Sorbonne or Rome, was in Alexandria, Egypt. And despite the rise of Islam 700 years later, Christianity has continued to thrive in pockets throughout the greater Middle East. Today, we're seeing moves like never before. We're seeing the greatest advancement of the gospel in the Middle East, honestly, since the time of Christ. Now is such a vitally important time to invest, to stand with, to pray, and to support these ministries throughout the greater Middle East. And that's exactly what we're doing at the MENA Collective. So I want to invite you to join us, to pray for these ministries, to stand with them, to give, to support. And eventually, you may even have the opportunity to go and see for yourself the work that the Lord is doing in the Middle East through our partners, made possible by the generosity of the MENA Collective. I'm so glad you've joined us. I want to welcome you to the MENA Collective.